These are the meditations of Kantes. On today's meditation, you have a right to have sex. Oh my God. How the mind of man has corrupted such a beautiful creation. Every species in nature enjoys that beautiful pleasure. It is beyond ecstasy. It is specific. It is like you know that part of a cat where you hold it on the back of their head and they just freeze. It is that. It is like a glitch, like a perfect glitch, because everybody loves sex, but not everybody loves sex to the point of it changing their perceptions around it. They love it as a byproduct. You see, they never were given opportunities to properly develop a proper mindset with it. So it is marked by traumatic experiences, either being forced, not forced, peer pressure, no peer pressure, size, all these things. But before we go into that, you have a right to enjoy sex. Let me tell you, remove and wash away all those shameful things you thought about sex. You know, they told you that sex was disgusting, that it was shameful, that it was marked by cheating spouses and diseases and pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy, and emotional ties, soul ties. Before you get into the character of man that makes sex, whether it's good or bad, it is the character. Let us first look at the thing and the action itself before we put any of our opinions on it. And sex is beautiful, and it is beautiful because we have a right. You have a right to have sex. You have a right to enjoy whatever level of sex that you desire. I'm, of course, speaking along the provisions of nature. You get what I'm saying? Man, woman, you have a right to enjoy to whatever number, more or less. It is all up to you. But sex is not to be forced, it is not to be judged based on the other person. It is your own individual relationship with sex. It is your own individual right. The way I would read your rights of the Constitution, that's how I'm reading sex. It is the right from the universe. It is a law of the universe. You have a right to have sex. In fact, it was expected that when you are born, when the universe allowed your spirit and that beautiful vessel you call your body to intertwine, that you would indulge in it at a particular time. You might, you know, be very angered or traumatized by the circumstances that led to your experiences around sex. Either you had good sex, bad sex, no sex. Either it was you had, it was enforced. I don't know the circumstances, but I'm just here to tell you that sex is a beautiful thing. God did not intend it to be marked by, and when I say God, I mean the all that allows every creature to enjoy this, because sex is life. It had to happen for all of us to be here. All of us to be here. It is a blessing. Someone had to bust a nut for me to be here. Someone had to receive that nut. It is crude. It is quite, you don't want to hear it, but it is grown man stuff. And as a man, my nigga, you must know your rights. And it is one of your rights. You have the right to have sex. Obviously, as a woman, too. But I speak from where I am. And I have the right to have sex. There's zero shame around it. Of course, with many, many years of washing off the mud they tried to throw on me, didn't land again. But sex is a right. You must know your rights, and that's one of your rights. You have the right to have sex. You want to add on to these other things you enjoy about sex, good sex, long sex, whatever. That's your opinion. We are talking about the thing that exists before man has touched it, like a tree. Before, does a tree make a sound if no one is around in the forest to hear it? This is what we are talking about. And yes, before you even go into the opinions of man, whichever civilization, monogamy, polygamy, no, sex is sex, and you have the right, wherever you are, to have sex. It should never ever be something that you beg for, or think that you must, it is shameful. That's you now. Now you've started adding yourself. You have the right to have sex. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day. Like, share, subscribe, and know your rights. You have the right to have sex.